I came across this article in The Spectator called What MPs Are Still Getting Wrong About the Trans Debate by James Kirkup. For those of you who are from the US, an MP is a member of Parliament. This article is about a study that was commissioned by Parliament to look into hate crimes. This article is based on the report called How Do We Build Community Cohesion When Hate Crime is on the Rise? One of the results of this report was to suggest that there are two groups of people that are basically the same. One of them is inciting violence against women, and they're suggesting that that is on par with making some trans people feel unwelcome. The author of this article suggests that it's not a reasonable conclusion, that threatening violence is a crime, whereas making someone feel uncomfortable or unwelcome is not a crime. Ironically, right after reading this article, I saw this post. It said, "Advice on how to deal with TERFs, please." The comments that were made in response to this post on Facebook really validate the concerns of the author of this article. Of course, first we have someone who explains that trans exclusionary radical feminists, or TERFs, are fake feminists who thinks that trans women are men and that trans men are women. These are responses from trans women, from men who believe they are the same as biological females. One of them says, "Can we vote them out of feminism?" Another says, "Oh shit, yeah, we're supposed to call them farts now anyway, because TERF is a slur against actual feminists. So now they want to call them feminine appropriating reactionary transphobes because they believe that anybody who does not believe that a trans woman is equivalent to a biological female is a TERF and therefore a transphobe." Somebody else says, "Don't. They aren't the type you can reason with. They choose to side with Nazis. They made their bed, they can lay in it." Someone else says, "Nazis?" And the other person responds, "They partnered with the alt-right and neo-Nazi hate groups. So yeah, they sided with Nazis." Another person says, "Just get out. We can push cis allies to fight with them. You doing it is going to be bad for your mental and emotional well-being." And then goes on to say, "I mean, until the day we all just break out the bats, you know?" Another person says, "I agree with all this, but TERFs are master manipulators. They call our transness toxic masculinity, male entitlement, and male violence against women. It makes my blood boil, but I am a bigger and better woman." This person says, "Apply a cheese slicer to the back of a TERF. Let her rip." This one says, "Probably with your fists or similar tools, but that's just how I'd personally do that." This guy says, "Eject them into space." This one says, "Fist plus face, but wear gloves. Don't want TERF all over your knuckles." This posted a picture that says, "Bully the cis" on my page and says, "I assure you, I will." And then another person posted a graphic that just says, "Super, kill them all." Then we have someone that suggests they could be dumped into a volcano or that rocks could be used against them. This guy says, "I'd use a hammer, personally." This one says, "There's a hot springs in Yellowstone that dissolves people." This one suggests using a bastard sword. This person says, "Just kill them." Remember, we're talking about women. We're talking about people. We're talking about anybody who does not believe that a trans woman is the same as a biological female. Just kill them. So the facts found by the All Party Parliamentary Group on Hate Crime, the British Parliament, is that some women are threatened with violence over trans rights, and some trans people are unhappy that they are seen as a threat to women. I wonder why they are seen as a threat to women. Keep in mind, the quotes that I posted in this are all just from one original post that asked, "How should I deal with TERFs?" It does not even come close to gathering all the other kinds of hatred and threatening kinds of posts that have been made by trans activists against women.